Jason, obviously bowling beautifully well. Today on an interesting surface, you managed to put the ball in the right area again. What do you think were the key moments of your spell?
Yeah, obviously the key wickets in the power play were crucial. Yeah, there was enough in there, enough seam movement. It was a bit too paced up front, so I just tried to utilise that to my advantage. Using the wicket for me was key, and trying not to get too full. I think the bowling unit has really worked well together. Yeah, we've really complemented one another quite well, and we've been able to restrict teams to manageable totals. Kudos to every bowler, and hopefully we can continue on in the last couple of games that we have here.
With the bat, you've played some crucial knocks on these surfaces as well, where runs aren't free-flowing, but you've come in at the end and finished off the game nicely. That all-rounder role is so important. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's very important, but when you have a cool, calm customer at the next end, and Mr. Williamson, it makes a job a bit easier. And yeah, I probably didn't get the flow that I wanted today, but obviously the wicket was a little tricky, and just good to be there at the end to finish the game off. I think you took most of the pressure off me coming into the back half of the game, and 9 off 6, could be tricky and could be a little challenging at times, but to squeeze a boundary through cover and then one behind point, I guess was ideal, and a win is a win at that stage. Talk us through your knock today, man. Obviously coming in on a bit of pressure, a bit of movement on with the seamers up front. Then the spinners made it quite difficult. They bowl well in tandem, especially two leg spinners in Zampa and Chahal. So talk us through how you planned the innings and going about it.
Yeah, obviously watching the first innings with how you guys operated, and you could see that the surface was holding, taking a little bit of turn, and so it was a challenging period knowing that you had two leg spinners coming on that were perhaps going to be their biggest threat. Certainly at that stage, after taking a couple of wickets. Yeah, it was nice that we were able to try and generate some of those partnerships, even though you tend to look at a good partnership and it's a lot of runs off not many balls, but in the context of the match, it was trying to put together 10, 15, even if it was off 25 balls, just to take the game a little bit further for us. And then obviously to have a partnership with you at the end where you managed to find the boundary nicely and take the pressure off and see us home was great and really satisfying to be there at the end with you.
Talk us through your favourite shot in that innings. I for one enjoyed the late dab pass, short third man. You told me it came off the dead toe of the bat. I've seen it so many times bowling at you in the past, and obviously in practice sessions. What do you do in terms of lining it up and just trying to execute it? What was the thought process, and trying to hit that gap?
I think he was looking for the Yorker, and the length wasn't a Yorker length, so all of a sudden felt like maybe I could use the pace, and yeah, it came off low on the bat. I was sort of trying to look to go down there somewhere and use that pace, and yeah, it was nice that it hit the gap and it was a boundary. We're fortunate to be here and looking forward to another semi-final.
Well, Kane, it's been a pleasure batting with you, playing with you, and now talking to you.
You too, Jess. Thanks, mate. Back to you, Dooley.